Heyo, welcome to another episode of Sports Talk. I'm Mirza here, my brother Mustafa. Is it an end of an era? Is the reign of the king over? Long live the king, King James.
So sadly, he was out. He got eliminated a few days ago. It took us some time to get over the loss.
It was a tough loss.
Which is why we're doing the episode now. But we wanted to discuss: is it the end of LeBron James in the NBA, or is it the end of him winning any championships? What do you think?
Here's the thing. He's still playing really well. Now, you don't know, apparently he injured himself.
Yeah.
Like, he was injured. He wasn't going to play the next game anyways, as per LeBron. I forget what injury he said he has.
MCL.
His MCL, there.
MCL.
Yeah. So his MCL is injured, big injury, especially for an athlete that has so many, has been in the game for so long. His knees are jacked up. Like, let's just call that let's just let that be known. Now, he spent $1 million plus on his body, but no matter what you do and how much you spend, being 6'8", 220, 30 pounds, whatever he is, playing that many years, playing that many seasons in the postseason. His career is not just long season-wise. His career is long every season he's in the playoffs. This is one of the earliest he's been kicked out of the playoffs. Right? He usually makes it pretty deep. He's only not made the playoffs a few times. So he's got a long career with a lot of games, a lot of miles on those on those knees, on his back. It's going to take a toll on him. So I don't know how much pain he's in and how serious the injury is. I think this might be retirement.
They said 5 weeks. So he has the whole summer pretty much. I was going to say retirement. That's what I was thinking. But why not try to play till your son comes, your other son? That's for sure going to get drafted. Like, he's really good, apparently. I think that's another 2 years, though. But LeBron can't win with this current team.
Yeah.
See, LeBron puts up the numbers, like 25, 9. Like, if you see those numbers, you'll be like, oh, that's a superstar player. If you just take away he was the best defensive player for the Lakers at the age of 40.
That's why they lost.
Yeah.
By the way, that's why they lost.
But I think for him to win, either the Lakers need a tremendous upgrade or he needs to join a team like the Celtics that are already well equipped to win. A team like Denver that just won 2 years ago. He needs to join that team and become almost the third option. Even though he can be the first option many nights and close out the games or whatever, but almost the third option where he doesn't need to do much.
I think even those two teams he doesn't need to join because they already have really two good superstars. I think teams like the Wolves that just beat him, join that. You can join that and you got yourself a championship team. You can join OKC. OKC, one of the best teams in the league, the best team in the league.
Yeah, but this is a guaranteed championship if you get if you have say you have Tatum, Brown, and LeBron. If you can keep everyone together, he'll be your third option.
I think so.
And it's not a bad third option. Something like that. That's his only chance to win, in my opinion. In my opinion, that's his only chance to win. But or he can just play for the fun of it, and just play in LA if he likes to live there.
No, but that's what I'm saying. If he joins a team like the Timberwolves, let's say they trade nobody for him.
You got to see how far they go with the Timberwolves.
No, but I'm just saying, even if they get eliminated next round, let's say they get swept. Yeah. Okay? This Timberwolves team with LeBron, that's a winning team.
Maybe.
The OKC team with LeBron, definitely a winning team. They might win on their own right now.
I don't think so. I think at this stage of LeBron's career, he needs to be almost the third option. And like I said, he can still be the first option on any team, including those teams. Yeah, and nights he can be, but you need to not depend on him anywhere, on defense or offense. And he should be like a Norman Powell is to the Clippers. He's a third option behind James Harden and Kawhi Leonard. He needs to be like one of those. Or the rumors, which would be very nice to see, him go in Dallas, back with AD and Kyrie. Let AD and Kyrie carry the load as long as they don't get injured, and just come in when you need to.
Yeah, that'll be a good team too. And Yeah, that might just happen because a lot of players want to play for Dallas simply because of because of the history that Mark Cuban has left in that franchise.
Not anymore because the Nico, their GM, whatever, that traded Luka, no one wants to play with Dallas.
Yeah, that trade, I forgot about that. Yeah.
It depends if LeBron cares about winning or he's satisfied with his career and just wants to play for fun. If he just wants to play for fun, he's going to stay in LA and they're going to try to build a team around him and he's just playing for fun at that point.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the Lakers might trade him. That's what I'm thinking. I think the Lakers might trade him. Or they might give it one more run with Luka, but I think they're eventually going to trade him. Like within the upcoming season or the season after that, he's going to definitely be gone. If he doesn't retire. This is assuming he doesn't retire. Because I don't see the Lakers winning. Even with him and Luka playing together for a long time, I don't see them winning. But you never know. If they get some pieces, this series they clearly lost. Well, the game they got eliminated, they clearly lost because for some reason they didn't play Jackson Hayes. So I don't know who's that on. And the GM for some reason didn't get any other big on their team, which was desperately needed. AD's been talking about it. It was needed since then. But yeah, I don't know. I think he himself might not want to play for the Lakers. He might be, done with the GM and the franchise itself. Because the way they're not listening to what the players need. And I think he understands if he wants to win a championship, he definitely doesn't have too much time left. So he needs to have all the right pieces to even stand a chance to win. Yeah. And if you're not giving him those pieces, he's got like 2-3 more seasons max left in him. Like, I know we've been saying that for a long time now with LeBron. 2-3 more seasons, like 8 seasons later. Yeah. But still, at this point, he's 40 years old. At this point, I think it's safe to say he's got 2-3 more seasons, especially if he has like torn MCL that needs to be surgically repaired.
Yeah, or like I said, he can just play with the Lakers. They're going to try to build a team. Like the GM said, he's going to try to get LeBron what he wants on the team. And you still have Luka, which just took the Dallas Mavericks to the finals. You can play it out here, and just if you win, you win. If not, he likes to be in LA and just enjoy your life. Like his career, his legacy is already set. You know what I mean?
I think if I was LeBron, I would leave LA. Because I feel like the LA fans, the Lakers fans aren't even appreciative of LeBron. They don't understand that he brought him a championship where the team was absolute garbage. They're going nowhere. Your team's been garbage ever since Kobe Bryant. So, like, I feel like the fans don't appreciate him. I think it would actually be really cool if he comes back to the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers have a really good team. He can actually come back and possibly even win a championship with Cleveland again.
That would be pretty cool.
And that would be like a storybook ending for him. If he signs let's say a 3-year contract with the Cleveland Cavaliers, comes back, wins 1 out of the 3 seasons and just retires in Cleveland, that's like a storybook ending for someone that brought Cleveland a championship after so long, born and raised in Cleveland. And, it'll be a great end to his career. But yeah, that's what I think LeBron should do. I think he should leave Los Angeles for sure. I don't think there's any point of being a Laker anymore. You've done everything for that franchise, and that franchise did not have your back. You gotta let it go. If you continue to play, which I hope he does continue to play for at least a couple of more seasons, I have a feeling he can squeeze out one more championship. But it'll be more impressive if he does it with a team like Timberwolves, OKC, Cleveland, a franchise that hasn't won in a long time.
Yeah, so let's see what LeBron does. He has many options. He also doesn't need to play if he doesn't want to. There's a lot of sacrifice from family, yourself. You have to do all the training, hard work. But yeah, let's see what happens. And or the best case scenario I'd like to see, especially if Golden State gets eliminated, Curry, LeBron, and Durant just join up.
That'd be pretty cool.
They liked playing with each other in the Olympics. The 3 of the best in this era, and they're about to retire. They all got like a few more seasons than them max. So why not just team up on one of the teams and wherever you want to go play and see what happens? And at least enjoy your last season or 2 before retirement,
Yeah,
he can do that cool too. Yeah, he's always said he wanted to play with Steph Curry. So let's see what he does. But anyways, thank you for listening, and let's tell us what you think what LeBron should do next.